Well, good evening. I'm Bo Williams, and welcome to the 7. Let's get a look at the Big 7 stories right now. And topping the list for us tonight is the weather. After a soggy morning, at least here in Knoxville, we're starting to see some patches of blue sky. Take a look here through our Sky 6 camera. You can see the clouds still hanging around, but again, there have been some patches of blue sky. Even the sunshine was kind of, well, making its presence known at times this afternoon, which was nice to see. As a matter of fact, our weather radio, though, has been going off. We're still not out of the woods yet, at least for some of you tonight. We do have some thunderstorms along the Tennessee-Kentucky state line. Let's check in right now with Chief Meteorologist Ken Weathers to find out where things are and kind of walk us through a timeline. Ken?
Yeah, Bo, that's why we've remained weather aware for the threat for these severe thunderstorm potential, but more so the heavy rain, which could lead to some flooding. The warnings we do have, there's one in McCreary County, Kentucky, and extreme northwestern Scott County. Goes until 7:15, so another 15 minutes from now. Here's kind of the timing of these. Pine Knot, 7:18. Winfield Elementary, 7:25, and the same thing with Oneida. Moving southeast very quickly at about 35, 36 miles per hour. There's an update for you. So Birchfield Elementary around 7:25. Could be some gusty winds, maybe 50+ miles per hour. That could bring down some trees or power lines, but flooding is probably our biggest threat with this as it's kind of sliding through the area because of all the rain we've had past couple of days. This shouldn't last long. This batch coming through, we'll see how far south, though, it's going to make it. This batch is kind of sliding more towards the east. That's just a bigger, heavier rain threat. So we'll keep an eye for our rest of our Kentucky counties as we go through the evening hours. But this severe threat we'll watch at least between now and about 9 p.m. the way it's looking as it kind of drops down towards the Knoxville area. Showing some signs of weakening though as we get closer to the midnight time frame, but I think an additional shower, a rumble of thunder certainly possible overnight into early tomorrow morning. And there is kind of the elevated risk for some flooding for the areas along the Tennessee-Kentucky border with these showers and storms moving through now. Temperatures drop in the low 70s overnight tonight, and it is steamy tomorrow. We're back in the low to even mid-90s in some spots with triple-digit heat index values. I'll tell you when we could see some relief, and not October, but that's coming up in a few minutes, Bo.
All right, Ken, thank you. Of course, forecasts like these is why we tell everyone to have our Knoxville weather app on their phones. You can scan the QR code on your screen right now to download it, or you can go to the iOS App Store or Google Play. The app offers customized alerts just for your area, so when one of these severe thunderstorms pops up, you're going to know about it. Also, you'll be able to check our interactive map and Storm Team 6 forecasts anytime, even when you're away from your TV. Also, we're on your side checking out something lots of people encountered during Tuesday's storms. The rain and wind brought down trees, dragging down utility poles all over the area, leaving thousands without power. Now, crews have been working hard to restore service. You're looking at pictures KUB posted of some of the damage, but that's not what some of you had concerns about. One viewer asking 6 News what was going on with KUB's outage map. He said he didn't have power, but the online map showed he did. Well, we noticed it as well as we tried getting numbers on how many of you were without power during the storms. KUB's website showed numbers at times, but the map of where those outages were located was blank. 6 on Your Side investigator Don Dare asked KUB today about it. The utility telling Don the online outage map did not work for about an hour between 4 and 5 yesterday. This was due to technical issues with one of the servers. Now, KUB says the phone system for reporting outages worked fine, and KUB customer service reps were also helping out customers as well. Now, with upgrades to the power grid, like the smart meters that we've shown you over the past several years, KUB says it is able to know about all the outages, even when the map doesn't show them, and they can send crews to the problem spots immediately. KUB's outage map is working again. Here's what it shows right now. Just a few dots you can see kind of scattered around the area. About 137 customers right now without power. At the outage peak, you may recall KUB says there were around 9,000 customers impacted at the height of yesterday's storms. But again, just over 130 right now. Hearts are broken tonight in Cocke County after a deadly crash claimed the lives of 2 teenagers. Sheriff's office says it happened last night on Thinwood Drive. That's off West Highway 2570. We're told the Highway Patrol is investigating. The victims, a 15-year-old and a 19-year-old, according to Sheriff C.J. Ball. Sheriff Ball going on to say, quote, "We are all devastated for the families involved. Our community will come together for these families and do whatever we can to help them in this time of need." Ball closes saying, quote, "Everyone involved needs the prayers to lift them up during this tragedy that has taken place." Also showing support, Cocke County Schools posting this note on Facebook, writing that counselors were brought into the high school library for anyone needing emotional support. A scary crash in Dandridge with a firefighter at the wheel. The wreck leaving behind quite a scene as a fire department command truck pulling the department's fire boat went off the road and crashed into the Jefferson County Finance building. You can see the damage done. This was around 10:30 along Gay Street in Dandridge. The city's fire chief says 2 firefighters were out with the boat for a weekly check on Douglas Lake when the driver passed out. Now, we're told the fire department lieutenant in the passenger seat grabbed the wheel, tried to stop the truck, but wound up hitting 2 cars before smashing into that outside wall. No one was in either of those parked cars. We're told the firefighters weren't badly hurt, but the one who was driving was taken for testing just to figure out exactly what happened. Now, Fire Chief Andy Riley putting out a statement which reads in part, his health and well-being is the most important thing in this situation. He went on to say, we appreciate the outpouring of support we've received from the community. An East Tennessee car dealership owner is searching for answers after multiple vehicles had their catalytic converter stolen from his lot. Stinnett Chevrolet owner Marcus Stinnett said the theft happened last Wednesday night in Newport. His employees say 6 cars were vandalized, some owned by the dealership, some owned by customers. But when KPD detectives investigated the scene, they found a small pocket flashlight underneath one of the vehicles. As of this evening, no suspects have been named or arrests made. According to AAA, catalytic converters are often stolen because of the precious metals found inside of them. The converters are typically sold and melted down to scrap metal for quick cash. Loudoun City government and the Loudoun County law enforcement community mourning the loss of one of their own tonight. Former Police Chief James Webb passed away unexpectedly on Tuesday. Nicknamed Bear, Webb was recently elected as a city councilman. After retiring from the police department, Webb shifted his focus to politics to keep making lasting impacts for his community. A funeral service will be held for him at Loudoun Funeral Home this Friday. Webb's former department shared a statement online. It said in part, quote, James dedicated his career to protect and serve the citizens of Loudoun. His law enforcement career spanned over a period of 40 years, and his contributions to our community are significant. He will be sadly missed by many. Please keep his family in your thoughts and prayers, end quote. As the aviation industry grows here in East Tennessee, so does the need for certified workers. A new program coming to Blount County aims to help meet that demand. A new aviation mechanic school is set to open in the fall of 2025. Blount Partnership and Pellissippi State Community College work together on the initiative with input from local aviation-related businesses. Students will take general education courses at Pellissippi's Blount County campus and do hands-on work at a building that has been acquired by the partners in Maryville.
Students that complete this program will graduate with both an A&P certification, that stands for Airframe and Power Plant. So they'll essentially be an airplane mechanic, but they'll also graduate with an Associate of Applied Science through Pellissippi State Community College.
Companies based in the area like Standard Aero and Cirrus helped develop the idea for the school, which helped fill a large portion of their workforces. And for our final Big 7 story for you tonight, Election Day coming up tomorrow, and here's what to expect at the polls as people here in our area and across the state cast ballots in general elections for offices like county commissioner, school board member, and so many more. It's also the primary for the leaders you send to Nashville, members of the Tennessee House and Senate. That means you'll have the option to pick a Republican ballot or a Democratic ballot, or if you don't want to pick one of those primaries, you can also pick a general-only ballot. Knox County's Administrator of Elections says if you time it just right tomorrow, the lines Thursday should not be too long.
There will probably be a line at the beginning, and there may be a line near the end of the evening, but if people avoid that 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock a.m. hour and then that 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock p.m. hour, most other times of the day there shouldn't be very long lines. Like I say, it is a short ballot, so we're very fortunate there. What I'm hoping, frankly, is that the rain holds off, because obviously that can deter voters from coming.
Remember, you will need to show a photo ID to vote, like a driver's license, a photo ID issued by the state or federal government. They count even if they're expired. Notably, though, college student IDs, not acceptable, and something different here compared to early voting. On Election Day, you have to vote at your assigned precinct. And we have resources to help you get ready at our website, WATE.com.